The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
I'll be back, kids. Stupendous. Oh, boy, do I gotta go. Open the door here. Oh, pull down my pants. Oh. I'm in here. Busy right now. Oh. Barney! Barney! Come out, Barney!
Will you just wait a minute?
Oh, that was stupendous. Oops, here comes another one. Oh, wait, my little dinosaur butt there. Coming! Here it comes, kids!
Hello, my name is Melvin Atwater, and I'd like to talk to you gentlemen out there about something we all know about. It's called testicular drift, or, if you will, in the colloquial and the crude, ball drag. It's when your pants are a little too tight, and they force your testicles into one or the other pant leg. It's called ball drag or testicular shift because as you walk or sit or move about, they gradually move to one part of your pants or the other. Now, I've corrected that, and I've done it with this neat new pair of shorts called the Atwater Lift. As you can see, there are panels here. I'm sorry, this is radio, so you can't see anything, can you? All the better. There are panels on the front, panels on the back. You take out the siding, you put yourself into the pants, and then you have someone else lock them in place. Or you can do it yourself if you buy the handy Atwater Pant Lock. This is something you can take with you on vacation or take with you anywhere where there won't be another person to help you out with your pant. Melvin Atwater's Ball Drag. Melvin Atwater's Ball Drag Corrective Shorts. Available now at Witherton drugstores and
I signed on Christian Bale's Pet
Camden's
Chipmunk for my
Menswear.
flick. I signed on Christian Bale's Pet Chipmunk for my flick. It turned out Christian Bale's Pet Chipmunk was a dick, he shouted.
Shut your fucking ass! I want you off the fucking set, you prick! What the fuck are you doing? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce! No, don't shut me up! Why the fuck are you walking right through? Like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand?
Who knew the Batman Chipmunk would be such a pain? I thought he'd be cool and collected like Bruce Wayne. But then the Batman Chipmunk went that shit insane, he shouted.
You got any fucking idea about? Hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene. Give me a fucking answer! What don't you get about it?
I've done shows with Russell Crowe and Sharon Dustin Diamond, but this jerk's far more difficult than that.
What the fuck is it with you?
If you think no one's worse than Alvin, Theodore, and Simon, you've never met this psycho sewer rat.
What don't you fucking understand?
My work with Christian Bale's Pet Chipmunk made me snap.
Don't shut me up!
I couldn't bear another ounce of diva crap.
Fuck's sake, man!
So I went out and bought a great big chipmunk trap, and it went.
Oh, good for you! And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur. Sit your fucking ass. You shut up for a second, alright? You want me to go fucking flash your lights? You want me to fucking flash them? Then why are you flashing my scene? You are flashing my scene! You get one more.
That's right, relationships easy to get into, hard to maintain. Why are they so hard to maintain? Because at some point you just stop talking. That's right, everybody stops talking after a while. You know how you just come home and just start nodding? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get into something, yeah, we cool. Why do you stop talking? Because at some point you have heard everything this person has to say, and it makes you sink to your stomach. You know what they gonna say before it even comes out their mouth, and you just want to stab them in the neck with a pencil. You can't take this shit no more. And they're like, remember that time? Yeah, remember that time. Oh, I ever tell you about that? Yeah, you told me about the gotta talk. You gotta talk. Fellas, you got to talk. That's women's biggest complaint. You don't talk. You don't talk. You don't talk. You need to talk. Let's talk. You don't talk. That's why women love to talk. And that's right. If they're talking in the Olympics, a man wouldn't stand a chance. Women love to talk, but they won't talk to you. They won't talk to their man. But women don't want you to talk. Women just want you to listen. I said, all a woman really wants you to do is ask her the correct questions that will allow her to run her fucking mouth. You set her up, she'll knock them down. Fellas, you want your woman to be happy? All you got to say is, how was your day? How was your day? Honey, how was your day? You know why? Because how was your day is a 45-minute conversation to a woman. And as a man, you don't really got to talk. You got to just act like you're talking. Like, get out of here. Go on. I don't believe it. You don't say. Really? Get out of here. Go on. I don't believe it. You don't say. Get out of here. I told you that bitch crazy. You gotta throw in, I told you that bitch crazy. You know why? Because every woman's got another woman at her job that she can't stand. And women, y'all exaggerate everything. You always turn it into some dynasty shit like, she's trying to destroy me. What the fuck are you talking about? You wrap up bags at J.C. Penney's. What's she doing, ripping up your paper? Sorry, fellas, you gotta talk. Women, exact opposite. Y'all gotta learn when not to talk. That's right. You ever notice how no man comes home straight from work? No man comes home straight from work. A man get off work, he got to go somewhere. He got to drink something. He got to smoke something. He got to watch the game. He got to hang with his boys. He got to take a drive. He got to do something that will mentally prepare him for all the talking he gonna hear when he get home. Ladies, it ain't that you talk too much. You just talk too much soon as we get in the fucking door. Let a man get situated. We don't need to hear everything right away. As soon as you take one step in, you're gonna believe that. You're gonna believe, hey, let me get my other foot in the fucking door. Let me get something to eat. Let me get something to drink. Let me take a shit. Go in the fucking kitchen and give me my big piece of chicken. I'm out of here. Thank you, New York.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
You know, I probably have like the worst luck ever. Like ever. You know what I'm talking about? And it's pretty much going to be the first thing I jump into because, God damn it, like really, so again, Easter comes and everybody's talking about the damn vaccine. Everybody's got the vaccine. Yay, you get the vaccine? Great. Oh, you going to get the vaccine, Charles? No, I haven't thought about it, but I want to see what happens. Oh, so you want to wait till everybody else gets the vaccine, then you're going to take it.
Yeah, and they die first.
And it's like, well, yeah, that's my idea. I mean, can you really say that to somebody?
I can.
Well, whatever. I just don't. I don't have the nerve to do that. Not to somebody that, you know, it's not my.
I know.
It's my grandparents-in-law.
I went to say family, and then I'm like, no, I would tell
it's
family.
It's still family. They treat me like family. I should treat them like family.
They're the grandparents, so they're older, so they get different respect.
Oh, and they got everything all set, ready to go. They got people going into their home or their community and shooting them up with the Pfizer. Yeah, ready? Stab. Bam. Okay.
I saw in our camp course, Arcadia.
Oh, God. That's why I had to go, by the way.
A COVID testing site at a gas station.
7-Eleven or Circle K?
It was right outside. Actually, it wasn't even one of the big names. It was like one of the little garage shops.
Yep.
Like there's grease everywhere.
Yep. Hey, come over here. I'm going to poke you with this needle that I just poked I just had that I just had filled up with heroin. Come over here.
Dude,
let me give you a shot.
I wanted to so badly stop and say, has anyone actually pulled in here and let you touch them?
Do you have?
I would not.
Do you have soap? Can I see you scrub your hands first?
Can I pressure wash your location?
For a charge, yeah. It only costs you $100. Yeah, make it a little more respectable. A COVID testing or a vaccination site?
It was testing.
Oh, okay.
But that still has to be sterile.
You know what? That's even worse.
That's what I thought.
Because they have to shove that shit up your nose.
Yes.
Or inside your mouth. They're shoving a big-ass Q-tip that they probably shoved up their ass first.
Or it's laid there with all those germs.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, man, can you test this oil? Hang on one second. Let me go ahead and get one of these COVID Q-tips here. All right, let's test this oil.
positive for WD-40.
Nice. I'm behind on mine. There we go. Oh, that actually worked with one click. It didn't freeze.
There you go.
Nice. All right, that's one thing. Anyway, so I actually had to drive into Arcadia. I went to the CVS right there on 70.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I go in there. Number one, I did this online. I was scheduled. I got confirmation, text messaging, everything. I go in there, my name's not on the list.
Oh, jeez.
I knew it was going to be a great day.
Oh, yeah.
So next, they fill out this COVID card.
That was God trying to tell you something, by the way.
Yeah, it must have been. The next thing is even worse. Well, not worse. I think the first one's worse. But they go ahead and fill out this COVID card, this vaccine card that you get, right? So they have to manually fill this out. And this guy had the worst case of freaking shakes ever. My name looks like Michael J. Fox wrote it. I mean, it's bad. I mean, I can make it out, but it's like, really? Can I get somebody else to write my name a little bit better? I mean, I'll get you the card. I'll show you. It's really bad.
Oh.
I mean, he's like shaking as he's writing. Can you calm down, please? Calm down and write my name. Write my name.
Show you have some competence before you get a hold of that needle.
Do we have no comments? Do we have comments or not?
Yeah,
we do.
Commenting back.
What the fuck? Why don't I see it?
James said, hi, Charles.
What's up, James?
Mo said, yo, and then he said, I want to test Karen's oil.
Son of a... Oh, but he does. Oh, here we go. Come on, big boy, if you think your dip is long enough. All right, now I'm... It doesn't show it on here in StreamYard. I don't know why. The fuck if I know. Oh, you know why? Everybody's posting and commenting on the one on my personal page, not the one on the Charles Richardson show. That's why. So I have to pull up another page. Hold on. All right, here we go. I can do this. I want to test Karen's oil. Yes. Okay, Mo, welcome to the show. Everybody just having a great dandy old day. So I go in to CVS. All right, so I'm not on the list. I get my name basically spelled in some type of, Jewish writing or something like that. I don't know. Then I'm told, okay, go up to the pharmacy to check in. Okay. It's like, it was like a scavenger hunt. Because I couldn't find the first table. It was tucked in behind you go into the door, the sliding glass door is open, and voila, the heaven of CVS opens up. And it's like COVID testing to the left. I look to the left, there's nothing there. I look around the corner, and there's the desk.
Oh.
It's like, it's literally a huge, so anyway, so I'm there. Next, go to the pharmacy and check in. Okay, that's my next that's my next mission, is to find where to check in at the pharmacy. Oh, follow the red tape. Okay, red tape. There's the red tape, there's the red tape. Okay, I'm following, I'm there. I go to, I check it in, get no paperwork. Everybody else has got paperwork, and I'm thinking they got paperwork because they did something that I didn't do. I don't know what.
Were you self-pay or insurance?
I didn't have it. I didn't ask me for that.
Oh.
No, they did. They did ask me they did ask me for my insurance. Okay, so maybe that's it. I don't know. So then I go to a line. All right, so to go ahead and actually get stabbed. By the way, I will say the line finally, after I checked in to actually getting stabbed, is a lot quicker than most doctors' offices. And you know how bad they are.
Well, they're in a hurry for that.
It was about 40 minutes. So I'm over here. I'm going, and they set up the line right there at the Hallmark greeting cards.
Oh, how nice.
Basically, it's like, I'm sorry for your loss is one of them. You know, get better soon was another one. So all these things, no, not even that. But it's like all these things that you would get, a card that you would get for a sick grandmother. I mean, just like illness, death, we're sorry this happened to you, our condolences. And I'm thinking, okay, what the fuck is this?
Couldn't you put us in the cheering section?
Right. Can you go ahead and put me where the Peanuts gang is?
Right.
I mean, where's the one with the dog with the big brown eyes staring at me?
The blank humor.
And I open up the card and the dog pops out of the card. Where's that section? Give me one of those. So there's like 2 aisles of cards. So we're down waiting for one, and then they have the aisle next to it. It was a group of chairs. I'm thinking, okay, I guess I get to rest while I'm waiting. No, this is for after you take the shot. They want you to sit between 15 and 30 minutes so that you don't have any type of adverse reaction.
Immediately.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm waiting. I just got in line. I'm waiting. I'm checking my phone. I got 26% battery. I'm hoping this is enough. And then I'm looking over there, and this lady with her mask on says, "Can you get somebody? I don't feel good." I'm thinking, you took the Johnson & Johnson, right? Yeah. Okay. And she's fit. She's healthy. Or at least I think she is. So, and then she finally got some help, and she said, "I think I'm going to pass out. I'm about ready to vomit." I'm thinking, yeah, I just got in line. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at somebody passing out. There was many times I thought, run.
Right.
Run.
You were given lots of warnings.
Yeah, I was. I mean, subtle warnings, but yeah, you're right.
Well, I mean, they can't put out a big flashing sign for you, Charles.
Do not get. Walk away.
Turn away now.
No, you know what it's like? It's like a horror movie. The arrow points live, the other one points death. I take the one that goes death.
Exactly. Let's just try it for shits and giggles. Why not?
So I'm over here as I'm seeing this person basically die. Or about to. Obviously, she didn't die. She just had to lay down. I mean, it was just very eerie. Like, this is what this thing's going to do to you.
How do you know what happened later?
I don't. I haven't heard of anybody dying from this thing, but then again, we haven't heard many flu patients either.
Yeah, they're not going to.
Where's all the flu patients?
You have to go to the CDC website to find out, and it will show you the number of deaths.
Yeah. Anyway. So, I get the shot. A little small pinch. I didn't feel the pinch. I felt the freaking injection.
Yes.
It didn't hurt, but it's like, ooh, hey, okay, I see what you're talking about after. So, okay, go sit down, and let us know if you're going to die. We'll see you there. I mean, I'm over there. It's like celebrating with everybody. Yay! I'm high-fiving everybody. Yay! It's like, oh, shut up. Let me just take my seat. Look at my phone. Go on Facebook. Post a picture of my new, really deformed ID card with my pertinent information, of course, blocked with my finger. And it's like, yay! I mean, of course, I'm smiling behind the mask. Not really. And I'm taking a picture. And it's like, yeah, okay, I got my COVID shot, one and done. Whatever hashtag I used. And then 2 days later, I find out it's being pulled because of blood clots. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Really? And today I get a text from CVS saying, "We understand you recently had the Johnson & Johnson shot. Here's what to expect. If you have any severe headaches or tightness or trouble breathing, seek attention, medical attention immediately." Yep. I'm thinking, well, isn't this what they're supposed to do anyway? So I'm reading on the story. It's like, this lady or these cases were in women, no men, and they were between 19, 20, and 49 or something like that, which is in my age range. Even though I'm not female, but I do get really emotional on chick flicks, so I'm not sure. I mean, I could be. Listen, for everybody that's tranny out there, I could be a female in a male's body. You don't know.
You're not in the population control category.
I bet it would not be. So anyway, don't be such a vegan. Is fucking Mo calling me a fucking vegan?
He's calling you a vagina.
A vagine? A vagine? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Would you learn the fucking spell so I can understand you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do get emotional. He's right. He's right on that one. I get emotional normally.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah, there is. Listen, when I watch Animal Planet and I watch this thing called Too Cute, it's about these dogs and everything like that. These dogs growing up in foster care, and you see the before and after. I tear the fuck up.
Well, that means you have a heart.
No, it means I'm a pussy.
Does not.
It means I'm a freaking female.
See,
I need to get my dick cut off if that's
I think
the case.
of all of these stereotypes that are out there, and like even with the cancel culture, but the one thing that I wish people would just get rid of and understand, just because you're a man does not mean that you don't have emotions, does not mean that you don't have a heart or a soft spot for certain things.
No, that's exactly what it's supposed to mean.
It does so. No, it does.
That's exactly what it's supposed to mean. It means stop crying, you little bitch. That's what it means. We're not supposed to cry.
You have to vent sometime.
Yeah, that's called anger.
I know. I'm one to right.
So
I'm one to
shut
talk.
up. You know what I'm talking about.
For me to cry,
I'm
it
not
almost takes
crying.
death
Fuck that.
for me to cry.
Right. Thank you.
Because I had it drilled in my head very young that was you were weak if you cried.
Yeah.
So I refused. And I was married to a man who, if I did cry or get upset over something he was doing, then he enjoyed that.
Yes, Grandma, I am still mouthing about the vaccine because the vaccine I took got pulled and now I'm worried. That's the reason why. I'm worried that the Johnson & Johnson, the one I got, not the one that you got the Pfizer. Apparently that's still safe. But the one I got, it got pulled because of blood clots. Now I'm freaking out. So I'm over here basically giving my last will and testament on the show.
Well, just do your best not to worry until you have to.
I worry about everything, Karen. I worry about everything.
You're
I worry even
like me.
Even before the shot. I'm over here. I have a stiffness in my leg, or my arm is hurting, or my heart is beating too fast. I think I'm having a heart attack. I just think of the worst, and I'm just such a worrywart, and that's why I have stress, and that's why I have anxiety. And you know what? There should be a medication for that.
There is.
Yeah, it's called Fuck It All. Robin Williams made that up.
True, but there really is medication for that.
Wait, but I can't get it unless I go see a psychiatrist, which I'm done with. I'm done seeing psychiatrists.
Now, that's not true, because there's stuff over the counter. I've got to just bring you some of that natural stress relief gummies and have you try them. Tori said take a baby aspirin once a day and you'll be fine.
See, and that that was the other thing, too. I wasn't sure if I could take aspirin.
Are you allergic
I didn't know.
to it?
No, hell no.
You can take it.
I'm just saying, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to fuck with anything or make things worse.
Well, no, because it thins your blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would thin the blood. That's good.
It's either that or liquor every night.
I can do that.
Alcohol.
That's not a problem. I'm going to do that.
Have a stiff drink before bed.
I can do a stiff drink. Are you going to do that?
That thins your blood, too. Do you take hot showers?
Well, how else do you take a shower?
Well, a lot of people, like David, he likes almost cold showers.
No, I can't do cold showers.
My skin.
Well, no, I don't want burning skin.
Oh, I do.
I mean, I could see the tan that you had when you were the weekend. That didn't bother you the least, apparently.
Oh, it has been so painful.
Are you all both naked from the waist down? No, Starsky, we're not. You're all both naked from the waist down. Go away, Starsky. Go bother Scotty. See if he's got, another colored shirt.
You should never tell the answer.
God.
Let him wonder.
Yeah, no, I'm. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna pretend.
But that thins your blood too if you like hot showers.
This would be the next thing I put on. Anyway, oh my God, hot shower. Okay, that thins blood.
Aspirin,
booze,
whiskey. Yeah.
Does it have to be whiskey?
No, I mean it's just the higher proof it is, the more it's going to thin your blood. So
listen, you know how we handled 99 proof on the show. That did not go very well.
I didn't say that much. Like, do a shot a night.
A shot a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it your either that or aspirin.
I thought you were going to say a Chardonnay or something like that.
Now, you probably have to have a couple of those.
Yeah, like a lot. A lot. I'm just freaking out. That's all.
Okay, you want to freak out over something something bad. Listen, I think I told you before about us talking. Actually, Tori says a shot a day does keep the clots away. Yes, I know, because that's
a shot of what though?
Like I said, the stronger proof it is, the more it's going to thin your blood. But it should be it's some type of whiskey or like 99 bananas or vodka, something of that nature.
Sorry, Tony, I gave you the wrong link. Apparently.
Uh-oh.
Hang on a second. Tony's going to join the show here. He said he just got off of work and he wanted me to shoot the link over to him.
Oh, and he's not in the tub yet.
Well, I'm sure he's probably going in the tub. That's probably the thing.
But I believe I told you before about Kelsey's phone. We were talking, and it told us that it said, wait one moment while I'm searching for Kelsey's location. And Google told us that. So a couple odds and ends have happened with the phone talking to us, and based on like what the conversation is going on around her. Well, yesterday she said she told her dog, she goes, "Get out of the bathroom unless you want to be in there while I take a poop." And the phone said, "Okay, I'll stop."
Oh, God.
So now I'm taking her phone to the phone company tomorrow because they can trace it, I guess, to see if your phone has been hacked in any way. So that, like, if somebody is able,
like somebody's trying to listen,
right. Yeah. So I'm going to go and have it checked. If not, they're taking the phone back and replacing it because I don't feel comfortable with that at all.
All right, let's get Tony added here to the stream. What's up, Tony D?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up? I need my logo. Just letting you know.
I know. I fucked up.
What happened?
So
if you're just busy, I understand.
No. When I finished the image, I didn't save the layers. I put it all as one whole image.
Oh, Tony, can you at least tell me the font that you use for the back?
I could probably do that.
You can recreate it. I just need to know the font on the back because I really like that font.
I'm going to have to recreate it.
I know it's going to take forever.
The only thing is just unless he's using the same design space, that font may not be available to Alyssa.
Don't say that. No, we will find it.
I'm just telling you, there's a possibility you're better off having it in layers so that the design space pulls it apart on its own.
Yeah,
then it'll be identical.
Because we want to make one through the Cricut.
Right.
And that's what she's looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, she actually made one. She actually tried to recreate. It's not as good, but it was nice.
It's pretty close.
It was like I said, the C and the R. That really made the whole thing. But she almost got the other lettering almost on point. So she made it. It was pretty cool. It was nice. But yeah, we're gonna try and do that. Oh, we're going into full shirt rehab for her birthday coming up in a couple of weeks.
Shirt rehab.
We're going to have to go to rehab for making shirts because she's making shirts for her birthday. She just got the shirts in. Now she's going to have to go ahead and do some vinyl cutting and pressing and all that stuff. So it's going to be interesting how this all works out. And if it does work out, then
look, my wife does it. We got a whole thing over here in this back room here that she does all this.
Yeah.
So she makes mugs and cups and
we haven't gotten that far yet.
I just made 2.
You made 2?
Well, 2 more.
Oh.
I've made many.
Oh, she did design one of my kids' sippy cups. Not sippy cups, but the cups that they can take to school. They put like Yoshi and Mario on there, or Luigi and Mario, whatever.
Aw.
Yeah, so it made a whole Super Mario cup. So it's kind of cool.
It is. I love everything you can do with that.
Yeah.
It's endless. And I just found a place. It does take almost a month to get your product, but I paid a cent a piece for the vinyl.
What? I was saying, why don't you just go to South Park Customs?
Everyone is like under this crazy delivery system right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got furniture recently. We paid like additional for like next weekend drop off, right?
Right.
We're still not getting this shit till the end of May.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing.
I'm going to have to recreate it.
Yeah, listen, whenever you get to it. The real big question is I just want to know what that
I didn't even say that. I didn't even say that. That was a replay.
That was a replay? How am I making a replay
Okay,
of this?
I'm serious. I was watching the screen on my phone, and I'm like, why is he still talking, but I'm not hearing him?
Yeah. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Anyway. So we got Tony D in here. Tony D, I asked him to come on the show if he wanted to join on. But, hey, listen, I didn't know you were busy working.
It was a hell of a day.
Really?
It's been a hell of a week. It's been. Let's get into how fucking companies fuck you, and then like you put a vacation in, and then they turn around and say, "Hey, because so and so is in the hospital again, we got to deny your vacation because you got to cover for him." Well, this is 3 years in a row. That's a
small company.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if you have to cover somebody because somebody else got injured or ill or is not able to do his job, that is kind of a tiny company.
But I make bank.
Oh yeah, well if you make that's good to make bank. But here's the thing: the fringe benefits that you get aren't going to be there.
Yeah, this is 3 years
vacation.
in a row. I've been with this company for my resume is like one company.
One company.
My story is so weird. I started working for this company when I was in high school, and I started cleaning the building on work papers, and I worked myself up to becoming a truck driver there. So, like, my work resume is, like, so super small. Like, it's one job with, like, multiple descriptions. Like, yeah, clean toilets at one point in my life.
Right.
Truck driver and, so on and so forth. So, but...
That's not necessarily
How you feeling, Charles? You got the J&J.
Yep. You're
a fucking mutant. You're a fucking mutant
I'm
today,
screwed,
man.
I'm screwed. Listen, I had my option. I could have went ahead and said, get it on Saturday or wait till Monday to get the Pfizer. I'm thinking, I don't want to go through Monday. I don't want to go through the 2 shots, though. I didn't want to go through it, and I thought, J&J... It's Johnson & Johnson. Come on, can't you really trust them?
The company you just get a rash from putting baby powder on your nuts. You get a rash from. Let's get a shot from.
Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's all baby powder that shot up my skin. Maybe that's why it itches.
Maybe it's you know what Johnson & Johnson is like known for, right? Is the
no more tears, baby.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
No, you're gonna say it.
But they're known for cancer agents in their deodorant.
Powder.
What?
Well, and
their powder. Yeah, and their powder.
You know what?
David's sister had to have a cyst removed underneath her, in her armpit when she was only 13, and it was from the deodorant.
At some point in time, we're just going to have to say what doesn't cause cancer, because that's probably going to be a shorter list.
The things God put on the earth. You want to know the answer to that?
Nothing.
Be all natural.
Yep.
Ew. I won't be all natural. Listen, if that's the case, everybody. But I'm saying, if that's the case, then everybody that has any type of hygiene should have cancer. If that's the case, which listen,
no, that's not true.
How is that?
We just transferred over to all natural hygiene products,
and they suck. I'm sorry.
Did you try his spray?
Yeah, it smells like toilet water.
It does not. It smells like Old Spice.
It does not.
It
smell
does
like
too.
Old Spice.
I'm going to bring them both in here. I'm going to spray them on paper.
You go ahead and spray them. Right. I will do that. And I bet you I get.
If you don't want cancer products, you can't be so picky.
But the thing is, I don't think there's. No.
Read the back of your deodorant and tell me you don't think that all those chemicals and paraffins and fillers
Karen, if that was the case, I'd read the back of every food thing I buy and say, okay, I have this many calories and this much fat. I don't.
The real shit, like, I'm starting that, like, this week.
Dude,
why? Because, look, I went to the doctors. Things are starting to change now with my age, like blood pressure, sugar rates and
it's
shit
called
like
getting
that. Like
old.
things. Yeah, exactly. So I got to start taking care of myself. Like it's not a joke anymore. Like pizza Friday nights, like no more. Like it's done.
No, you can still have pizza Friday nights, but you got to say, all right, instead of having
Not
half
every
the pie, you go for 1 or 2 slices.
Well,
Yeah,
that
tonight,
too.
tonight, I had the smallest bowl of pasta ever, and I'm done.
You have to do it in moderation,
Yeah.
or you'll burn out and it'll fail.
You can't just jump off the deep end and do that.
But
You have to go ahead and listen. You can't just cut out carbs altogether or cut out sugar altogether. You have to go and weed your way off of it somehow. Listen, I should take my own advice.
I got off of energy drinks, and that was tough as shit.
that's good. That
was tough. That was tough. That was the worst 2 weeks of my fucking life.
You know, Alyssa just started doing this thing called Bang, and I'm not talking about what we do in the bedroom. I'm just saying Bang, and that's she says it's sugar free, and
Yeah, but does it have taurine in it?
I don't know what it has, and I'll
So
get a
it does
can.
have something good for her heart.
We got cans in there.
If you need an energy drink, try to get one that's called Uptime, because all it is it's a natural water, but it has caffeine, of course,
and unicorn piss.
Yeah, caffeine and unicorn piss.
No.
Thanks, that's a great.
If you read because I do read the ingredients on it,
Yeah.
but if you read the ingredients on it, you'll see that it doesn't contain not one chemical in it, not one.
No.
Besides unicorn piss.
Besides and I don't even think unicorn piss is classified as a chemical. I think it's something beyond.
Makes your grass greener.
The best thing to do
So is my septic.
to try and start eating and stuff cleaner, and you can do that by stop buying so many pre-made foods.
I don't hardly. Here's
Are you a Hungry Man guy?
No.
Charles,
I don't have Hungry Man, Banquet, none of that shit.
You
I
don't
don't
eat
have
those
any of
chicken
no
pot pies?
chicken tenders,
No. Well, chicken tenders. That's for Stefan.
no hot pockets.
Hot Pockets are for. I have one occasionally.
Pop-Tarts?
But no, Stefan.
Popeyes.
What I get. Well, I don't like pop pies, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see,
I don't like
I don't care for Popeyes either.
So here's what I
But
get.
what we do know is he loves the fucking McRib.
Well, listen.
That is true.
That is a
Seasonal.
Come on, give
Thank
me
you.
the excuse. Give me the excuse.
seasonal.
It's seasonal.
It's seasonal.
So that would be in his life of moderation.
That's my moderation. See, I eat enough
Seasonal
McRibs.
calories.
I eat enough McRibs for the year over a 2-month span, so I make sure I get myself.
My Seasonal Calories by Charles Richardson.
But unfortunately, if you want to get away from things that actually cause you cancer, you're going to have to change where you buy your meats. You're going to have to change where you buy vegetables.
We're all going to
fruits.
die anyway. We're all going to die. Anyway.
Look, it's
You know what I thought about the other day, Karen? It's funny you said that. Why am I buying corn when I have a bunch of cornfields around me and I can just go there in the middle of the night and just start pulling this shit off the
There
side
you
of the
go.
road? Like I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, there's a million cornfields around me, right? Well, like if I travel 3 miles out, there's cornfields everywhere.
You have supply.
All I gotta do is pull over on the side of the road and pull the husk off the goddamn thing.
That's right.
Oh, excuse my French, but I'm going to the supermarket and paying $1.99 for 5 years. Like I could just pull it off.
Yes.
It's bad. 84 cents at Walmart per ear.
Go to the markets.
Well, yeah, I haven't been to the
I'm
market.
telling you, and then you'll have to shuck it and everything, and then
I'll have to
put it in
shuck
put it in the freezer in Ziploc bags.
Shut up and
see,
shuck
you don't
it.
want to do all that.
I don't.
I
want it
don't
made for
mind
me.
doing that.
I want it made for me.
You can't.
I want to have a
I got a
fucking
bad
chef
problem.
in there.
All right, you go buy it, and I'll separate it all for you and put it in the freezer.
There we go. Now I'll put you to work.
See,
I
this
like
is where
doing that stuff.
This is where my car problem comes in. I love, and I mean love, baked potatoes.
Oh,
I love a
Sweet potato.
fucking fat baked potato.
Yeah.
With sour cream, bacon,
Sweet
butter.
potato. A little bit better for you.
yeah. Just go to sweet potato. Use turkey bacon, and which is good.
And fat-free sour cream.
I like turkey.
fat-free
I like
sour
turkey
cream.
bacon.
Yep. You can do it. It's the listen. You're not going to get rid of the calories altogether. You're not going to ever say
I just
zero
lose my man
calories.
boobs.
Well, there's surgery for that.
There's exercises for that.
There's exercise for that too.
So,
and I'm sure there's probably something for your wife to grab onto when she's riding you.
Oh God, dude, she fucking pulls on the nips. It's like pulling remember the Lance Armstrong? Remember them? Remember the Lance Armstrong?
No,
not the Lance Armstrong. Not the Lance Armstrong. The
Lance
Stretch Armstrong.
Yes.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yes.
That's what it's like when she pulls on my nips, dude. It just looks like that. But no, I found out something interesting why I had man boobs. Like, I got a serious case of man boobs. Like, real bad. I could have a wet t-shirt competition and probably win.
Yeah.
There's a disorder for that, too.
Yeah, it's called man boob disorder.
Mine's because of the fucking psychiatry medications that I'm on.
Oh, yeah.
Are you lactating?
Estrogen. They got the pills I have estrogen in them.
Are you lactating?
I probably could.
Ew. Man milk.
You want to try?
No, I don't want to try. That's on you, man.
Squeeze that on video.
We'll get breast pumps and come in studio.
Dude, the only time you're going to fly down is if you get your ass down here and we go to Disney. That's the only time.
Hey, speaking of, found a good deal.
Yeah?
Under $3,500 at $3,500 for the whole 5 days with a hopper pass, and that's staying at oh God, what was it? Disney? It wasn't
the Value Resort,
the music hotel or something.
All Star Music.
Yeah.
That's a value. That's like staying at the Days Inn.
Oh, perfect.
Those aren't bad.
No. They're dressed up nice. You're gonna get first class treatment, but I mean, it's nothing special. That's one of their basic.
I'm not looking for something special. I'm looking just to go to the park. Yeah. I mean, they said that the lady told me on the phone that they got a bus or whatever that takes you over there to the park, and then you get the park hopper pass and you bounce all over.
Bounce all over.
He thinks he's Tigger.
Yeah. Tigger's wonderful things. The top's made of rubber,
awesome
the bottom's made of springs.
That's an awesome movie.
That's not bad, dude. $3,500 for 4 people.
For 4 people, and that's 5 full days of park passes and 5 days, 5
and
nights.
That's with flight. And that's with the car rental.
Oh, yeah, man. That's golden, man. Sign me up all day for that. If I had the $3,500 and I was living in buttfuck Jersey, yeah, I would do that. You still thinking about moving to Florida?
Trying to convince her.
Oh, what? She wants to stay there in Cornfield, USA?
All right, dude. I'm not trying to get personal, but she lived down there for 6 months, and supposedly there was like some traumatic events that happened down there when she was a kid. She doesn't want to go back.
Listen, you can't escape the pedophiles for long. I mean, come on, they're everywhere.
That's what she said. She said that there is a shit ton of fucking pedos down there, dude.
There's a shit ton of pedos everywhere.
But there's more in the state of Florida than any other state in the United States.
Well, you go
is
down.
Is this true?
That's what the site says.
You go down to, listen, number one, you just be a parent to your kid. You don't have to worry about that. Number two, even if you are living down the road from a pedophile or whatever the case may be, just leave them the frick alone.
Well,
They'll
you
leave
have
you
to
alone.
because
you're too old for them anyway.
And when you're looking for housing anyway, you'll know. All you have to do is put in that address, and it'll search the area.
Exactly.
Because they're not supposed to be within 500 feet of a child. So
Right. So basically what you do, just to piss them off, you move in next door to them, and they have to move. They have to move. So if they sell their house, maybe if you have enough scratch, you can buy that house too, and then you can go ahead and flip it.
What if I put on a big adult diaper and a binky and I move it then down the street?
Well, I mean, you might have a lawsuit there, and I'm not talking about the pedophile having a lawsuit on you. You may have a pedophile on the pedo coming after you. Hey there, big boy. What do you got in your diaper?
Big baby.
Little big baby. Yeah, you want a binky? I got a little binky for you.
You got some unicorn piss?
What is it with you and unicorn piss?
It's the word of the night.
Unicorn piss. That's the word of the day. No, it was unicorn piss.
For your all natural energy drink.
So bathe in unicorn piss and you live forever. Or drink unicorn. Maybe that's what the shot of the day from Tori's saying. a shot a day keeps the clots away.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the unicorn piss.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I still can't believe that, like, you literally got this fucking shot, and then yesterday.
Stop.
That's his
Shut
luck.
up.
That's
You were
his luck.
That's what pissed me off.
You were the first person when I was listening to the radio and they said that they pulled the J&J. The first thing that popped in my head, I said, "Shit, Charles just got that." I was like, "Damn!"
I literally got it that weekend. Saturday comes, Sunday. I think Monday they made the announcement. Yeah, they're thinking about pulling it because of blood clots. I'm thinking,
Yep.
you motherfucker.
Should have waited till
can't
Monday.
win.
No, I honestly, I told him last week, I said, well, because I feel I have respect for anybody, whichever their view is. You go ahead and do what you want to. But because I consider them almost family, that I really am, I said, I'm concerned. I'm concerned for you. So then he has to go and get that one.
Yeah,
there's been a lot of.
Oh, I don't know.
I've been invited to like a couple different like shows to talk about it, and like I've turned it down because a couple people I know that do podcasts up here got the J&J shot also, right? Yeah. So like I've been invited to a couple shows, and I'm like, I'm just going to avoid it. But like when like with you, I was like, well, he's actually my friend, and I was like, so I'm gonna talk to Charles and say, I'm thinking of you, buddy.
That's right.
I'm thinking of you.
We'll send you flowers.
Appreciate it, man. Give me some prayers. Make sure I don't lose a leg or something.
No, you'll be fine.
I have a blood clot in the knee, and I have to go ahead and get amputated from the knee down. Can't walk again. Won't be able to play disc golf again.
Well, I heard your whole spiel on Matt's show this evening. I was listening to you while I was at work.
Oh, you were?
I heard you call in, and I was like, yeah, he's concerned.
Yeah, just a little bit. He got me as soon as I came through the door. He's like, okay, so I have to know because I've had blood clots multiple times.
Yep, I had to ask the expert.
So I'm like, well, if you
they ain't something to fuck with.
No,
I get that, and I want to say, okay, what am I looking for? How much time? She said 3 hours. I'm thinking
that's if it's the heart and lungs. If you start having a really hard time breathing.
So what it was saying, it was some type of clot to where the brain discharges blood.
Mm-hmm. Causes hemorrhage.
Yeah. So it's a clot in the brain. So it's an aneurysm.
But that's something that you don't die from, do you?
You can if it's not caught. And that you have minutes. Sometimes it kills you instantly. It just depends on where it's located.
Oh, my God.
So you watch for headaches.
So
I'm hearing background now.
This type of blood clot
I did hear that.
is known to be also in the same category as when women use birth control. My wife has a blood clot, and she got it from you taking birth control.
Has?
She has a blood clot.
How the fuck do you live with a blood clot?
Well, it dissipates after a while.
Blood thinners and stuff like that. Like, there's ways to treat it. Like, there's ways to treat it to break it up. But man. So, like, I don't know if you remember, Charles, but I remember when I told you my wife was in the hospital not that long ago.
Yeah, I remember.
That's because we found out that she had a blood clot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now, have they checked her to see if she has any blood clotting disorders?
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Oh, okay. Because they didn't do that when I got blood clots the first time. I had 16 between my hip and knee, and they did not do any further testing on me. But then I found out the next time the doctor did the testing. Then I found out I had 2 blood clotting disorders. So
Jeez.
I cannot have birth control because of those clotting factors.
Yeah, because they cause more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it puts you at higher risk. Yeah.
Right. So they're saying that hers, which is in the lung area, was due to the fact of probably long use term of birth control, and the same type. I forget what the correct terminology is. Thrombosis, is that what?
Yes,
am I saying that right? That's it. They're saying that the 3 symptoms that these 6 women are having are primarily, like, you got a greater chance of being struck by lightning than getting one of these blood clots.
Well, I'm taking a look at it here. 6 million, over 6 million doses and 6 cases of this blood clot disorder. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know why they pulled it off. Something else has got to be going on. Because why would you pull...
I mean, you can look at Pfizer, and then you can look at Moderna, and then you can look at the side effects that people were having from that. People were getting Bell's palsy of the face.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, people were getting Bell's palsy for like a couple days where your face droops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's like, I mean, look, anything and everything that you take, doesn't matter if it's like a Tylenol or if it's Advil or if it's anything like that, everything's going to have like some type of side effect. You can eat a fucking Tum and next thing you know, you're shitting your brains out. I mean, so everything's going to have a side effect.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get unscathed from everything. Charles, you're going to be perfectly fine, bud. I'm telling you.
I mean, I think I listen to my consciousness here. I think I am going to be fine, but it's like it's just the timing of it. I get the shot. 2 days later, it's being pulled.
Yeah, it was crappy timing.
What the hell? And then I'm like thinking, okay, what type of clot is this? What's going on? And they tell us women, and it's in the back of the head and stuff like that. So it's like,
so I'm going to throw this thought out there, because just something that popped in my head when he was talking. So he said, consider, the prospects of this happening to you you're more likely to get hit by lightning. So if you look at the numbers of how many have been distributed compared to how many have actually had like death
you're saying a lot of people
you've been hit by lightning.
Okay, so now let's reverse that and look back at the virus. This is one reason that I didn't feel a need for a vaccine, was because the recovery rate was so high compared to the amount of people that could possibly be exposed and catch it and so on. That's why I was against the vaccine. Well, one of the many reasons, but
99.7% survival rate.
Exactly. So what do you need a vaccine for that? You don't. And now they can't even guarantee you that the vaccine is going to last past 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, they have no clue, to be honest with you. That's the fucked up part about it.
So you're going to take the same risk every year and take the same vaccine?
Apparently.
Oh, and
no, we don't even know.
On top of that,
it doesn't matter which vaccine it is either. We don't know if it's like every year, twice a year, or
Sunday. Sunday we found out a real good friend of ours got an appointment to see his mom in a nursing home. He has not seen her since the pandemic, like face to face. So he got an appointment. And they called him Sunday and told him that he was not going to be able to come in and see her because she had COVID. Now, here's the twist to that. She got her vaccine 3 months ago.
Right. So she should
Why
be good.
did she get COVID?
Right.
Well, that's the thing. Was she sick? Like, did she feel sick?
Yes.
Or did she just have COVID?
Well, no, her symptoms is what actually alerted them to test her.
So that's where I'm confused, because there's certain people that are saying that they're vaccinated and they're getting COVID, but they're getting symptoms, but the vaccine is supposed to alleviate the symptoms, and you're not like, you can still spread COVID,
right?
But you don't have symptoms to the point that you're feeling like shit, and you don't have to go to the hospital and all this, that, and the third. So in retrospect, in quote unquote reality, is that COVID is never going to go away.
Right.
Nope.
Just like
we're just going to we're just lessening the severity.
It's going to be the same thing like the flu.
Just like chickenpox, your children get the chickenpox vaccine. They can still they can still contract the chickenpox, but their symptoms are much less severe than like when we were kids and we get the chickenpox. But a doctor explained to me, which kind of made a little bit more sense. Said what they don't tell you, because they're pushing the vaccine so much, is COVID is not technically the virus itself. SARS is actually the virus. COVID is once it actually develops. So he compared it to HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
And that made so much more sense to me, seeing it on in that comparison. Then it's like, okay, so, and the same thing with the flu. You get the flu vaccine, does not mean you can't get the flu. And it just means that your symptoms are supposed to be less. It treats the symptomatic stuff. So I say, why bother getting it?
Well,
we just live in just this fucked up world.
We really do.
We really do. I mean, I'm watching and listening this cop shit, these protests and the government, and like I'm just like, fuck this. I'm over it. I'm done. Like there's going to be no normalcy anytime soon. Like it's
thanks for being a downer on that one.
Well, especially where the government's concerned too, which is leading all of this. Did you see where the streets of DC flooded yesterday?
No.
Supposedly it was purposely done because they're trying to track where the water flow goes because they're trying to find underground tunnels. But yeah, they had people were streaming live from DC trying to get to higher ground because the streets were filling up with water.
Wow.
And the cops there didn't know why, because they asked the cops, like, do you know where this water's coming from? They're like, we're trying to find out.
Yeah, it's coming from water.
Well, yeah, but who's dispersing it, and why is it flooding?
It's coming from the pipes.
Yeah, it's coming from the pipes. No shit.
Somebody let something open, obviously.
Somebody let the bathroom door open.
Comes from creeks, rivers, and oceans.
Yeah.
Biden forgot to turn the sink off.
No, we're not going to. Well, he is forgetful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I did get asked that recently because I did vote for Biden. Someone asked me what I think about how he's doing.
Yeah, what do you think?
And on a pandemic scale, I'll give him like an A, but like on everything else with this immigration shit that's going on in the border and all, he gets like a C-.
Hey, as far as the vaccine and the pandemic's concerned, he's just following what was already put in place. But your
people aren't.
I don't think he's really the one doing anything anyway. I think it's all the people in the background. I think he just sits there and nods his head and talks when he's told to talk, which is sad. It's really sad because I think he has health issues, and I think I feel sorry for him. So
He's a Klonopin.
Who do we got on the phone here? Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Bad Billy with Outlaw Radio. What's going on, guys?
Oh, just fear for my life. I'm not sure how much longer I have on this earth.
Yeah, ain't that the same for us all? I just had to stick my 2 cents in about the whole vaccine issue. Is the way I feel about it. Over the past 15 years, I've watched my grandmother, who was one, get the flu vaccine, and a bunch of friends of mine get the flu vaccine, and they turned out to be sicker than if they were to actually get the flu itself. So that kind of sealed my decision right there that if this is the case, I'd just rather have the flu because, getting sick is an inevitable part of life. It's not a pleasant part of life, but it is a part of life. And I had COVID, and if they had a real vaccine for COVID, then that would mean they would have a vaccine for the common cold, which is, just pretty much in the same ballpark there. Right. So I think the vaccine is useless. I am not going to get it, and just as I'm not going to get the flu vaccine ever. So that's basically my take on the whole thing.
The thing, Bad Billy, with the vaccine when it comes to the flu shot and it comes to the COVID shot is that the actual flu shot actually has the dead virus of the flu in it, where this new vaccine is an mRNA vaccine, which has no dead virus in it. It actually just has the spike proteins that are administered to your body. So your body's getting this new type of spike vaccine, which is like pretty much putting like thorns into your side. And that's like why they're starting to find out that there's all these fucking problems that are with it. So, and because it doesn't actually carry the virus, it's carrying a protein that's mimicking the virus, where the flu shot actually has the dead virus in it.
But also, now... Go ahead.
I was just going to say neither one of them sound any good to me, but go on.
No, they don't.
No, but like you said, it gives you those spiked proteins. Now, if your body were to do that itself, and you ended up at the doctor's office and they saw that those proteins would spike, they'd be freaking out. And that's what bothers me too. It's like these levels that they're having your body try to adjust to are levels that they would be saying, oh, we got to get that down, or we got to treat that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's too controversial as far as what they say is going to work.
Can we just go ahead and just say, pray for me?
We'll pray for you, Charles.
Next 7 to 10 days.
Well,
Because it said 6 to 13 days. This I'll either live or die. One of the two. If you don't hear me on Friday's show, you know I'm done. Let's just put it that way. Oh God,
you'll be here. You ain't gonna die.
I hope not. And you know what? If I do, it'll be a car accident, and they're gonna label it COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, they're good at doing that.
Yeah, right. I hear you.
All right, you guys take care. I'm out.
All right, take care, Bad Belly. Bad Belly from Outlaw Radio. You can hear him on. Shut up. You're an asshole.
Oh, that was priceless.
You are an asshole. Fuck you. And we stand here in memoriam of Charles Richardson. He was a shitty man. He had no friends. He had this basic bullshit show that was on a whole bunch of different internet stations, but he only had like 5 listeners. He tried to be cool. He tried to be nice, but we all sold through his bullshit. Here lays Charles Richardson. Fucking peace. All right, stop it.
You're so bad.
Gonna take a break. Got Jimmy on standby right now. Jimmy, if you can hear us, go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Tony, if you're gonna stick with us.
Yeah, I'll stick.
All right. So we'll go ahead and cut back with you here. Give us about 5 or 6 minutes. We'll come right back here on the Charles Richardson Show. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Inside a new age, the sun will rise for me. I was raised to hide and seek.
show the truth with no lies. And only God could put such a twinkle so deep into your eyes. Are you an angel here to save me from myself? You're an angel here to save me from myself, from myself, from myself, from myself. Won't you save me? Oh yeah, baby, can't you save me? Oh yeah. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Are you an angel here to save me from myself? You're an angel here to save me from myself. Can't you save me, ah, pretty angel? Won't you save me, ah, pretty angel?
I am feeling hungry tonight, got a hankering for greens. Have my peas and Brussels sprouts and my favorite I've had beans. My stomach's turning like a swirling storm inside. Can't keep it in even if I try. And now I don't know what to do. Should I stay here or go to the loo? 'Cause I got gas, it needs to pass from out my dress. Let one go, let one go. Can't hold it in anymore. Let one go, let one go. Just push and give it what for. I don't care what they're going to say. I will rumble on. My stinking green cloud now is spreading through the air. And if you get a whiff, you better kneel and say a prayer. And I have just one thought as I rush to the loo. Now I'm touching cloth, hope I don't follow through. Let one go, let one go. It'll rise like the break of wind. Let one go, let one go. These perfect pants must be banned. Here I stand, pumping night and day. Let my blood rage on. The smell never bothered me anyway.
He's just a fat Howard Stern. This is the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, get everybody's mics on. Check 1, 2. Take Karen.
Check, check.
Jimmy and Tony D on the video chat.
Hello, hello.
All right.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay. He's there. I think his man titties went ahead and cut off the circulation in his brain there.
You are the fat Howard Stern.
I am. Very fat. Very fat. 300 plus pounds. Anyway, 813-699-5353. You got Jimmy on the screen down there. He is in his looks like a peach, or no, not peach, but like a purple shirt.
Together forever.
You got the Mickey shirt. Together forever.
I was gonna wear my Disney Cruise Line hat, but
you just wanted to let that light shine on that bald head of yours.
Yeah, I wanted it to glisten.
Yes.
Hey, my forehead's shining today.
Oh, yeah, your forehead's always
shining.
Well, you know what it is? It's all that sunburn.
It is.
Yeah. Well, you should have known better.
Yeah, how was the beach? You were at the beach, right?
It was beautiful.
Nice.
But apparently, white sand, I don't understand how the white sand doesn't get hot. It stays so nice and cool, but then it reflects the sun more.
It's reflective,
Yeah, so
you screwed.
My knees blistered like before I even left the beach. I can't talk. Yeah, so they blistered, and then I felt fine the night of going to the beach. The next day, I felt like all this heat coming off of me, and I was like, red doesn't even describe it. Some of it was actually bruised colored, so it's pretty bad.
What else is burned?
Everything.
I didn't even get in the water. I sat on the beach the entire time, which was about 5.5 hours.
You know, the same shit happened to me a couple, I think the week before. No, the week before.
When you went to Disney?
I was burnt. Yeah.
See, and that wasn't even that bad. It
was bad.
I'm sure it felt bad, but I actually started swelling from the burn. So then I'm calling the doctor because I'm like, okay, swelling's not normal.
Right.
That sounds dreadful.
Yes, they said it's a severe burn and gave me all these tips and things to do. And so I normally do vinegar, but this was already so bad I was afraid. That might burn. But even my
I know
lips,
a girl who told me about unicorn piss. That might help you.
Listen
with the swell.
It's just really hard to find.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
It's very hard.
I heard it's at Costco.
Whole Foods.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
Well, I normally don't burn. I'm Cherokee Indian, like a lot of Cherokee Indian. So I normally don't burn. But then when I was talking to the doctor, the medication I'm on makes me very sensitive to the sun. And I did not know that because I don't read the side effects unless I start having side effects because I'm afraid that it'll when you read something, then every little thing.
It manifests itself.
Yes. So I was like, no, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I know how that is. I read the article of J&J getting pulled and that, it manifests itself. I'm dying.
Hey, I got J&J. I'm fine.
You're fine because how long have you had it for? You took it how long ago?
I think I'm about 5 weeks now.
5 weeks?
Okay, so
he's not in his second trimester yet. So he's
no, I'm
you are in your second trimester. That's right, you are. All right.
No, I mean, are you legit concerned? I missed the first.
I am. I'm really. It's like I get it taken, and it's like obviously something I did must have triggered a tidal wave. It's like, okay, we got to stop this because Charles took it. It's the side effects now. It's like, oh god.
Actually, the ramblings of hard side effects was started here before you took it.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, see, now I get the comments.
Yeah, they just popped up for me too.
Yeah, you know what it was? I had this thing on private, or it was on my friends only. I didn't have it public. I changed it to public, and all of a sudden, wham! Everything comes through now.
There you go.
Whammy. No, see, that sounds so weak on your end. You don't have it pumped up here. It has to be like this. Yeah.
That's,
I got that shit too, Tony.
Is right?
I got that shit too, Tony.
Can I touch on something?
Depends on what you're touching.
I'm not touching.
Well, you better not be touching on it. You little sick.
WrestleMania.
Yes.
I just want to put this out there. Bobby Lashley is a joke.
What?
That whole match was horrible. The way that match ended.
No. Well, yeah, it was horrible the way it ended. I agree with you. But I think
the stupidest ending to a championship match I have ever seen.
No, I've seen.
Dude, you know that shit's fake, right?
I know.
I mean, do I gotta be the one to say it?
Jimmy's too new to this. He's too new. He thinks that we're real.
I know you're big into WrestleMania and all that.
So the thing is, I know
you can't complain about something that's like long preached.
But
no, you can't.
Horrible.
Wait a second. Yes, you can, because how it's done and the acting and the moves and how it's choreographed
and the writing,
that is all built in. Just like you watch whatever YouTube video you watch or whatever series that you watch,
okay,
you know the good guy is going to win. Yeah. All right, but you just want to see how it plays out. And
who won? The Rock? Did The Rock win?
The Rock won. He won. Yeah. He won with a big career in Hollywood. That's what he won.
Oh, okay. Yeah, huge career. You ever see Ballers?
Yeah.
So good, right?
Yeah, very good.
Ballers is good.
Dude, they just ended it.
Well, so they did The Sopranos, and they ended it mid-sentence. That was really horrible.
I actually like how The Sopranos ended.
Oh, really? You do?
Yeah, I'm one of those.
How can you be that way?
Dude, I invested way too much time in that series, and for them to just end it like that, to like, hey, use your imagination.
Exactly, but that's the point, Jim. That's the point. That's the point.
Dude, you're the writers. Tell me how it ends.
Did it continue after he died?
Wait a second. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with reading a book? Is use your imagination, not for some goddamn TV show?
But they always.
Listen, I'm not reading. Point. Yeah, yes, that's my point. That Charles' point is my point. Your point is opposing.
When that ended. All I sat there and said was, there's going to be more. There's going to be more.
And they left us holding our cocks in our hand.
Yeah,
and there was supposed to be more.
And in your case, Tony, they left your man boobs in your hand. That's what happened.
But, all right, because I clearly don't know how it ended because I didn't watch it to the end.
I didn't even watch it to the end. It's just like...
I didn't even watch it to the beginning.
Yeah.
I said I didn't even watch it to the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
So when the main character died in real life, did they continue the series after that or no?
Yeah, no.
No, he died a few years after The Sopranos wrapped.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. See, I thought they wrapped it up because
what I thought was, and I think the theory is that a movie was going to be made.
Oh, that would have been
If I'm not mistaken, Jim, a movie was going to be made leading into the ending of the episode, the series. A movie was going to be made to actually final it out.
Well, that was the rumors, but they do have a prequel coming out called The Saints of Newark.
Really?
It's probably going to be pretty good. I'm pretty sure Martin Scorsese is the writer, producer, just like he was in HBO.
Well, listen, if you're going to have any type of mafia movie or storyline, Scorsese's going to be in it.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be pretty awesome because they're going way back. I don't know if you know the characters. Like, I know the characters, but it's way back, like Johnny Soprano, Junior Soprano, like those origins, like that far back.
Damn.
Wow. Like Tony's a child, if that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, they're going.
So it's going to be pretty awesome.
See what they're doing. They're going to do a Star Wars thing. They're leading you with the middle, but now they're going to go ahead and go back to when they were
or like
born.
Big Bang Theory did with Little Sheldon.
Yeah,
Johnny Boy from The Sopranos just died in real life.
So is this becoming a thing where they're just going to go ahead and make prequels to everything now?
Probably.
Hey, I'm cool with it. I mean,
nobody has good imaginations anymore.
That's the problem. I mean, nothing's new anymore.
Yeah.
Well, so that's like the Son of Anarchy show. That's the spinoff right now. This Mayan that's out now. It's like the spinoff.
Like the Mexican bike game.
Yeah. Yep.
Did they film that in Arcadia?
That's
I can film that from my porch.
Yeah. Not even going to go there. Oh, hey, Peanut. Thanks for opening the door.
What you're saying. Or here in Winter Haven, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Dade City or something like that. Ocala.
Dade City. Fucking anywhere in Polk County.
I'll tell you what. I have to admit, when I went to Dade City at night, and I was like on the back streets, I was scared. I felt like Freddy Krueger shit. It was bad.
It's I can imagine the nightmare going through that. But anyway, okay, so Jimmy's actually, let's do this. We're going to go ahead and go through the Facebook memes real quick because we're going to get that out of the way. And then we're going to jump right into Disney. Me and Jimmy are going to have we got 6 things that we're going to bet on. We don't know what the bet is going to be, whether it's going to be financial or something to humiliate the other person, but we're going to talk about that here in just a second here. So let's go ahead and get to the memes right now. All right, let me go ahead and get the screen pulled up here. Share my screen. All right, and away we go. All right, so this one here says, next time your wife gets angry, drape a towel over her shoulders like a cape and say, now you're super angry. Maybe she'll laugh, maybe you'll die.
I think it's the latter.
I think so, too. This next one here.
I don't know.
Not sure if retailers know this, but there's a whole demographic of women who still want the bottom half of the shirt. Where did you get that from?
One of the sites I have.
Yeah.
I'm one of those women.
Here's a conversation between me and my bones. Me, I'm still young. My bones say, no, the fuck we're not.
That's just because I'm feeling that this week.
Here's an old picture of Mama with an apron and the 2 kids, like from the 50s. My cooking is so fabulous, even the smoke alarm cheers me on.
Oh, Lord.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
That's happened.
There's a penny with Joe Biden's face on it, and the back says 0 cents.
Hello.
I couldn't help it.
That was good. Barbara and the customer. Barbara says, what do you want? Him, just a plain cut. Barbara says, say no more, and it looks like a freaking airplane going south on his head.
Chemtrails.
Here's a guy with whatever the fuck
It's
that is in
from
the back there.
Walking Dead.
When it's 2024 and you're the only one who didn't take the vaccine. Shut up, Karen.
I'll wave at you.
Me too.
When asked what I did over the weekend, reply, why? What do you want to hear? Monkey smoking a joint.
What did you hear?
We're living on 2 Stephen King novels right now, The Dead Zone and The Stand. If clowns show up, I'm done. I'm just done. This is... What is this?
Oh, that's West Side Story.
West Side Story, okay. When the Pfizer gang and the Moderna boys are in the streets. God. No J&J there. They're all dead.
Are you right?
Here's a little girl with a really angry face. Stop spraying perfume on your vagina. Take a shower. Out there smelling like Victoria's seafood. That's gross.
But it was funny.
Here's a little Yoda. All my passwords are protected by amnesia.
Those are boxers.
Oh, okay. So one box says warning choking hazard. The other one says orgasm donor.
I make those every Father's Day.
And last one here, just a little girl slurping up a little drink there. I apologize to him in my head, and if he doesn't hear, what? I apologize to him in my head, and if he doesn't hear it, that's on him. Little bitch. All right, that's it. That is the memes for today, April 14, 2021. And we can get rid of that music. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Lordy. Now I get to close out Facebook and not have to have a delay. There we go. Now we should have all the bandwidth in the world. Right?
Does Facebook really eat up that much?
I think, yeah, it does. It really does. Honestly, I really think it's my computer. My computer can't handle that much. So I got this, and I got Manycam, which is the one doing these 3 images right now. Mm-hmm. And right there, that's enough.
Well,
that's a lot.
That is true. That is quite a data transfer.
It is.
Well, when you're going to upgrade your computer, that's what you should spend your stimulus on.
Yeah, I'm going to spend that stimulus. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be spending your stimulus on paying me when I win all these bets.
Yeah, right. Oh, so it is going to be monetary, huh?
I don't care what it is.
You going to do that?
Whatever you want. I'd feel bad taking your money, to be honest.
You feel bad?
Oh, he's pretty confident in himself.
Well, see, the thing is, right, is we won't really have the answers until October 1st.
Right. So we'll have plenty of time to raise up money.
We didn't think this through. This is a long. This
is a long bet. Yeah. This is not one of these things that's answered on Super Bowl Sunday. This is going to be all the way to October.
Yeah, because it's what's normal. What's the new normal by the time Disney's 50th anniversary?
So I got
October 1st.
I got 6 things by October 1st. We need to determine if they're going to happen or not going to happen, and this is what we're doing. So the first thing is going to be, of course, the mask. Will we be now allowed not to wear masks for the duration of a park stay? By October 1st, yes, we'll be required to have masks, or no, masks are now optional.
Are you going to read all 6 and then
we'll do that. Okay.
I have a question on that one, though.
What?
Are you talking about all together, or are you talking about just indoors? Like, you still have to wear them indoors, but not outdoors?
All together.
Oh. Okay.
All together.
Just yes or no? No. Because I think outside, no mask. I think the mask, I personally think the mask will only be required once you're inside.
So, all right. So wait a second. So you're making you're making the rule. You're stretching it a little bit here. So mask or no mask? You're saying there will still be a mask requirement on some level.
Indoors.
Okay. I say we're still wearing masks.
100%.
So you say indoors. That's going to be tough because I was just saying yes or no to all these, but. Mask?
I'm going no mask at all.
You're saying no mask at all? I'll put you down there, Tony.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Not by
Disney,
October.
Now, you don't think by October, Karen?
Yeah,
Nope.
No mask. Charles, no mask.
No mask?
I'm going no. I'm going no masks.
By October, I'm going absolutely no mask by October.
Hey, what's the wager?
We'll figure it out.
Oh,
let me read the rest of them off, okay?
Okay, all right, yep.
The 6-foot social distancing, or any social distancing. Let's put any social distancing because they can reduce that. Pass reservation system, is that still going to be active? Are we bringing Fast Pass back? Are we doing temperature checks? And capacity to 100%. So the mask, we answered. Tony says no mask. Jim says no mask. I say there will be. What do you guys think?
I say there will be.
I say there will be
until after they've. Yeah, I will. I think it's going to be. They're going to get to 100% first.
Okay. So the 6-foot rule. Now, Tony and Jim, if you think that the masks are gone, do you think the 6-foot rule is still going to be in place?
No, I think that's gone too.
Not
do you really see? I think.
See, what sense does that make though? Like you gotta so if you're doing the 6-foot rule, then you should still be wearing a mask. If you're not wearing a mask,
yeah, I agree with that.
If you're not wearing a mask, then it's game on.
Yeah,
well, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not going to sneeze on somebody's shoulder.
Now,
here's the thing, though.
Now, when I say 6 foot, I also mean they can reduce the 3 foot. That still complies with having a distance.
But if you're not wearing a mask, then I would think that they would still have the social distancing because you're not wearing a mask, so you don't want the people to be that close together.
So you're saying
walking in the park?
I think the social distancing is going to stay.
By June, July.
Well, walking in the park, they can't really prevent you, but we're talking about in lines.
Yeah, when you're in line or standing stationary.
The circles where you have to stand 6 feet apart.
Or the lines. They have 6-foot lines.
Here's why I'm saying no to social distancing. Because of question 6. They are going to be damn near at 100% capacity, and there's no possible way to social distance attraction rides at 75. Dude, I'm telling you, there's going to be capacity of Magic Kingdom is 75,000. There's going to be 75,000 people 50,000 in Magic Kingdom. No, it's 75 on October 1st.
Okay. Well, right now.
I'm putting no.
You can't 6 foot.
So wait,
75,000 people.
Right now, the The reservation system, which we'll vote on here in a second. The reservation system has Magic Kingdom booked up on October 1st already.
At current capacity
is full.
At today's capacity, which I think is already 50%.
I thought it was 35.
No, it's already
shit.
50.
I thought it was 35 too.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Well,
that's what's been reported, and that's what Dr. Disney's reported. That's what all the dirt sheets are reporting is 35%.
I think it's bullshit, but
it
have
might
you been
be
there recently?
You know what? It might be bullshit, but that's what they're reporting.
All right, fine. Let's go with that. 35% right now. 200 plus million vaccinated by May is what Biden's predicting. I'm going with no social distancing, and for past reservations, I'm going to say yes. I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon.
No social distancing. I say there will still be social distancing.
Can you explain to me the past reservations, what that entails?
So here's what it is. Now did you book this vacation already?
It's sitting, waiting for me to click go. So
okay. So once you hit go, your ass better go to Disney.com, go into the My Disney experience, and you need to go ahead and reserve your park. Now, you have Park Hopper. That's good. The problem with Park Hopper, at least up until now, you have to go to your first reserved park. So say, like, for instance, you come down Monday, and you want to go to Magic Kingdom on Monday, or whatever. You go to Magic Kingdom and then say, hey, you want to park hop to Epcot. You have to first click into Magic Kingdom, and at 2 p.m., you're able to hop. That's the current rule right now.
Yep.
But you have to reserve, even though you have tickets, you still have to reserve your park.
Now, this is all because of COVID?
Yes.
This came all up because of COVID. Okay.
Yes.
So they can control the crowds.
It's that, and it's also to go ahead and cap the attendance.
I'm going to say that's going to be going then too.
You think so?
Yeah,
let's go right to the park reservation system.
I mean, if you guys are saying 75,000 people,
that's max capacity. 100%.
I mean, that's just.
They actually very, very, very rarely reach that, twice a year or something like that.
We're talking about New Year's Day and 4th of July and Christmas.
Yeah, maybe 3 times a year.
Those are the times
that's the only time
max.
they actually reach max capacity.
They actually go through levels. So,
well, just remember, there's only one 50-year anniversary on the day. I'm telling you. The taking the mask off while taking a picture outside is the start of Disney saying, okay, we are going to start relaxing to no mask.
And you know something? They went a step beyond, because there's an article today that now Disney is allowing tattoos visible for their employees.
Yes.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with COVID, though.
Oh, yeah, it does. This has everything to do with COVID.
Yeah, because they're trying to be lenient on that stuff.
They're starting to lenient on that, so it's like, well, listen, you have your face covered. Let's not cover your whole body now. No? Okay.
No, I'm not going with that.
No, but I think if
Jim, what do you say?
Start being lenient on rules, though.
Park reservation, yes or no?
Yes, I think so. I don't think park reservations will be gone until 2022 is my take.
Okay.
I think they're going to keep them around for good.
I kind of agree.
It's possible. It's possible. I think Disney loves the idea of knowing who is coming.
How many people are coming.
Yes.
Yep. And you know what? And this what it eliminates? It eliminates people driving up to the park and realizing, oh shit, it's full. Yeah. Even though it rarely happens, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Well, no, think of more of the logistics. Okay, this is the staff we need. This is how much food we need to prepare. I mean, it's the logistics. Remember, everything with Disney, I hate to say it, but it's true. Everything with Disney comes down to the dollar.
Yes,
so
it does.
the more dollars they can save by planning,
they are the ultimate bean counters. They're the ultimate bean counters.
So according to Blog Mickey, the capacity is still 35%.
Thank you.
They said, however, It actually says it is estimated that Disney can hold 85,000 to 100,000 people.
Whoa.
That depends on what park you're talking
What
about.
park are you talking
This
about?
is here in Florida.
Magic
But
Kingdom?
there's 4 parks.
There's 4 parks.
Yeah, Magic.
Hold on a sec. You know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to Wikipedia. Go ahead. Keep talking.
100,000 people.
Okay,
Jeez.
yes.
Listen, so-
It says Magic
70
Kingdom. So they get an average of, if you round it, 57,000 people a day.
Right.
So they said even though Disney is able to operate at 35% of their total capacity, that actually translates to roughly 61% of their average daily attendance.
yeah.
So that's what you have to keep in
Disney,
mind.
they got it all figured out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of it's figured out.
Magic Kingdom. 2019 was the highest they've ever ranked. 20,963,000 visitors that in 2019.
Hold on, how many?
20,963,000 visitors. Of course, that's rounding up.
Yeah, in 2019.
Yeah. I'm still trying to find out how much the capacity is. And maybe
I'm telling you, it's 75, and here's why I know. When I bought tickets to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and I bought tickets to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Okay.
And what I asked, go ahead.
Blog Mickey says Disney does not release capacity
That's what I was getting ready to
limitations,
say.
but most estimates put Magic Kingdom capacity anywhere from 85,000 to 100,000 guests at a time before the park is closed.
Okay, so that's in and out.
100,000.
That's in and out through the day.
No, that's in the park at that time.
At the time. 100,000. Now that's estimate. That means you can put the capacity of the Rose Bowl inside Magic Kingdom. Capacity of AT&T Stadium inside Magic Kingdom. That is crazy.
It is.
And just imagine AT&T Stadiums isn't as big as Disney. And that's Magic Kingdom. That's, I think, the biggest of the parks. So, anyway, park reservation. Jim says yes. I say yes. Tony says no. No. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere ever. I think it's going to stick around forever.
Fast Pass. Are we bringing that back?
Absolutely.
They're not going to have a choice. The answer is yes.
Yes.
But here's the question about that.
Go ahead. Are they going to? Well,
Are they going to make you pay for it?
ooh.
Not this year. Not
Okay,
this year.
let's revise the question. Is Fast Pass coming back in some form?
Yes.
I think we are going to agree it's yes.
Yes.
Because, yeah, you're right. It's like, if you're going to increase capacity, you're right. There's no way. There's no way.
There's no way. No way.
Temperature checks.
Bye-bye.
No, I think they're staying.
I think they'll stay.
Yeah, you're gonna
say no.
Well, that's a lot of people.
I'm going to say no because here's why. Because
They check everybody's bags when they go in. Why can't they check their temperature?
they're going to figure out temperature
because not
checks
everybody
doesn't
has
mean
a
it.
bag, but everybody has a head.
Temperature checks don't mean shit with COVID anymore. It really doesn't.
That's
When
true,
you
too.
really check
Well,
That's true.
you know, they could also do, like, some airports have where you just walk through the thing and it
Our
reads your,
courthouse has that. You just
reads
put
your
hand on
temperature.
it.
Yeah, you don't actually have to
Right, and it'll set
stop
an alarm.
and let them, you know,
Tony,
check
what do
your
you think?
temperature manually.
I mean, if you're talking 100,000 people, I mean, absolutely not.
And of course
logistically, it just doesn't make sense. You got them tents out there, and you're going to have lines upon lines of
Yeah, it
people.
is gonna be-
And a lot of double A
October?
batteries.
Yes.
By October, forget it. No way.
I
No.
don't think so.
last one, 100% capacity.
By October 1st, yes.
I say yes.
I don't think so. I don't think that
I
we
say
see
it'll happen
100%
sometime this summer.
capacity until next year.
I think by the end of summer it'll be there.
Yeah.
So are you
Tony?
guys like
Sometime
on?
with
Are you guys like on the fence? Like the ones that are saying no, like this is a trial error to build to that 100%, like in a year. You think by 2022 that it's going to be 100%?
That's what they're anticipating.
See, here's the situation, and this is the driving factor of this list. The 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Disney, COVID or not, Disney is not going to miss capitalizing.
Yeah, Disney wants to make their
Here's one
nut.
other question.
Disney wants to make their nut.
Here's one other question that wasn't posed. Character meeting. Is that coming back?
Yeah, I think so. By October, yes.
By October.
I mean, look,
I think the parade, too.
Yeah. Parades, fireworks, dude, it's all coming back.
Yeah, I had no question about the fireworks.
A 50th birthday celebration.
Yeah, I'm sure
fireworks.
they'll do fireworks.
Yeah.
But
character meetings because of COVID. You know, they're doing the cavalcades, they're doing rare,
they're doing
pop-up
distance
appearances, and they're distance
pictures.
Well, they're opening up all the character breakfast and dinner restaurants are all coming back.
But they could
Yeah,
be
but
modified,
they're all
though.
distance.
They could be modified, yeah.
The characters are coming out, but they're staying away.
Now they're distance, but I'm telling you, we're working up to. The question is October 1st. These 6 questions is by October 1st.
Is it going to happen by October 1st? Tony, what is your deal on 100% capacity?
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here is what I have. And this, Jim, this is between you and me because this is our bet. Tony, if you want in on it, you can go ahead and pony up whatever dough you want. But mask, 6 foot distance, and 100% is what me and Jim disagree on. I say there will be a mask, there will be 6 feet, and there will not be 100% 100% capacity. So I got 3 against you.
Okay.
So on those
what
3,
you got, big boy?
On those 3, do we go individually or do we want to go as a total? Like if I get 2 right, you get 1 wrong, I win.
No, let's just go individual. Let's go individual.
Individual?
I mean, it's individual on. Oh, that's only 3. So yeah, let's just go individual. Yeah.
Okay. So, how heavy are you on the mask being taken away by October 1st? Are you pretty confident?
Dude, I'm fairly. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good about it.
Are you $50 confident?
See, $50. And
why not do $10 a piece?
Yeah,
hey,
something like that.
This is not your bet. You ladies can have your own bets.
Here, I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
Stefano's coming back by 2020.
Let's do since it's 3 questions. Let's do $33 each.
So $100. So 33.
Essentially $100.
See, what I would think is like whoever gets 2.
You were just about to go 50.
Yeah, right. But he wants to go $100 on all 3.
No, he was about to go 50.
No, what I'm trying to say is 30. No. I want to do.
Yeah, see, he wants 40
apiece. 40 apiece.
Listen to what this guy wants to do.
40 apiece.
He wants to. He's Disney now. He's Walt Disney now. He wants to maximize on the one that he thinks he's going to win.
No. I was going to go on through all of them. All 3 of them that we disagree with, we were going to have a bidding war.
Okay, fine. $50 a question. Done.
Straight up?
Straight up.
Okay.
$150.
$150.
$150.
Okay, virtual shake.
Air 5.
All right, so what we got, again, this is official. Masks. I say they will still be enforcing them October 1st. Jimmy says no. The 6 foot rule goes with the mask. They will still enforce it. And the 100% capacity, I say no. Jimmy says yes. And there you have it. Mic drop.
Okay.
And we have plenty of time to raise $150, just in case one of us is just going to be dead ass wrong.
Oh, dude, look, I mean, I don't want to brag or nothing.
Oh, no, I know you have it already. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just sitting here.
Yeah, see, I'm small times over here. You're big.
Oh, do we need to put it in escrow or?
You can put your ass in escrow. That's what you could do. All right, so there we go.
Tony, open an escrow account. Me and Charles are each going to put $150.
No, I don't have it yet.
In a non-interest bearing account.
Charles, $20 a week. Put it to the side.
I am. Yep. I am. Well, it would be actually $40 a paycheck. That's fine. I could do it, of course. I mean, actually, I have it right now, but still.
Oh, you get paid bi-weekly?
Yeah. I like it that way, actually, because number one, I get a bigger check, and number two, I don't spend it as much. Because I'll go through it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
quickly.
one. I pay all my guys weekly.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it just better for you in taxes? Payroll tax and stuff? Or are you under the table?
We work hard, man. They want their money on Friday.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So, Jimmy, was this what you were talking about before, the CDC no sale order on the cruises? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Essentially.
Tell me what's going on with this.
Essentially, back last year in, I want to say it was October or November, they issued a conditional sale order. So essentially, the cruise ships could start to get back into operation if they met all of these parameters put in place by the CDC, which are nearly impossible.
Okay, so here's the audio on this.
Welcome back. Live pictures now from Port Canaveral. It is quiet there tonight, but both the Florida senators are trying to change that. Senators Rick Scott and Marco Rubio filed the Cruise Act to get ships back out on the water.
Fox 35's Alina Shirazi explains.
Yeah, Arena, explain.
After months of delays, 3 senators are teaming up to introduce new legislation that could get cruise ships back on the water this summer.
It's another attempt to get cruises back on the water. Florida Senators Rick Scott and Marco Rubio have joined forces with Senator Dan Sullivan of Alaska. They've introduced a bill that would restart cruises by July 4th.
But at the end of the day, what they're trying...
Doesn't that sound a little odd? They're going to go ahead and go July 4th?
Hey, that's what
Biden's saying.
Yeah, that's a Biden thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We can all start having barbecues.
Yeah, well, yeah, we need to have barbecues. Listen, if we can't have cruises, we got to have barbecues.
A sailing order signed in March that laid out what cruise lines had to do in order to get back on the water. The Cruise Act essentially overrides the CDC's no-sail order. Industry expert Stuart Chiron says, considering how far we've come with vaccinations, it's about time.
Here we are, 13, 14 months later. The world has changed. The world is a very different place today than it was just 3 days ago. And with the...
Yeah, J&J vaccinations are a very different place than they were 3 days ago, too.
Technology and information changing almost daily.
In a statement, Senator Rick Scott says, our bill, the Cruise Act, says we're not waiting on the CDC any longer. Cruises can and should resume, and we're going to do everything we can to bring back our cruise industry safely.
Okay, so with this Cruise Act, basically, they can just override the CDC? Just take basically anything they're doing and just say, screw you?
Well, CDC can only recommend anyway.
Right.
I got you.
But in my opinion, I mean, I haven't been on a cruise, so all of y'all that have been on one, you can tell me I'm wrong, I guess. But to me, if you sanitize your ship like hotels, stores, and I have to abide by the same guidelines as hotels and restaurants, because I know they serve food as well, public pools and so on that are already open. Yes. Why would you not be able to be open?
Because it's confined space. You're on a cruise. You can't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're there. You're stuck.
It's an eerie situation for COVID is probably what they're looking at, but it's really not that bad.
I don't think so either, because how many people are out on deck?
Jim said, it's liability.
But you're talking about the rooms and everything like that.
But they are
all of the air is being recycled through.
But it is in a hotel too. But
the cruise lines, as I understand it, the cruise lines, as I understand it, right now have spent millions.
Well, yeah, they were given millions.
They have updated and they have remodeled all of their air circulation systems, their air filtration systems. They're all upgraded to basically kill any airborne pathogen in its tracks as it's circulating. So they did this because they want to get back to sailing.
Will that mean? Will that mean when I go Royal Caribbean again? Will that mean that my air conditioner that goes in the room will actually get cold, or is it still going to just go ahead and get the humid air that I go ahead and
get cold? I don't know if it'll get cold, but according to Royal Caribbean, up to 15 times an hour, the air in your room will be completely, I mean, I hate to say brand new, but
Recycled.
brand new air.
Wow.
It's constantly coming in from the outside, running through the ship and circulating out. It's constantly circulating in fresh air.
You know, we
Constantly.
need to get that air purifying system, that circulating system in our bedroom, because I'm telling you, it's war sometimes. It's war.
Oh, wash your ass, man. Maybe it won't be so bad.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with what's on the ass. Is what's coming out of it.
Jeez.
Just saying.
Are the sheets hovering over the bed?
Well, see,
Like
the thing is,
like a hot air balloon?
it was when she went ahead and ripped one really good. I actually moved mine and allowed it to escape.
He's over here. You missed it last week. We had a little conversation about a Dutch oven that apparently I did to him.
Oh, dude, I trap Martha in, man. I'll give her a Dutch oven and then lock her in under the blanket.
See, I feel bad. I don't
Here's
like
the
that.
thing, though. My head is not normally under the blanket. Neither is his.
Right.
So if I'm farting under the blanket, what the hell difference does it make?
Because it
traps that thing in and nobody has to smell it.
See, the blanket. See, the blanket is like a mask, and when you fart in that mask, it's escaping somewhere.
I know.
And normally, if you have your ass aimed at me, it's coming my way.
Would you rather I just fart out into the open air and you smell it?
Fart out in the open air. At least I don't get attacked underneath there.
I told David
because
to go
it
to the
could
bathroom.
brew really bad. You know how a pressure cooker goes ahead and. I'm just saying,
He's talking about a fart that made a sound but was not smelly.
We're comparing farts to pressure cookers right now. That's what we're doing.
Well, it's the end of the
farts,
hour.
pressure cooker, Dutch oven. Come on now, everything's just kind of
the
boiled
Charles
into one.
Richardson show really has just made me very like an educational moment. The next time I look at my pressure cooker, I'm going to think of you.
Well, Melissa, specifically Alyssa.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hot, steamy fart.
Was that moist?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pressure cook some of this pork ribs over there. We're doing some barbecue sauce in that pork rib.
You're not living it down.
Learned a lot today. You should have that at the end of the show. What did you learn today? I learned that you could drink unicorn piss for energy. I learned that
And
pressure
burns.
cookers. And pressure cookers are also farts, you know.
I learned that Jim keeps a lot of cash right in his office.
Yeah, I did see that.
But also this, so careful. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I'm not going to go in there with you there. I mean, come on. If I'm going to do some type of covert operation, you ain't going to be there. So I know better there.
I'd like to see Fat Howard Stern on a covert operation.
Yeah.
Want to hear a funny story about cash?
Sure.
Maybe.
What
Yeah,
my
we got
grandmother-
6 minutes.
What my grandfather used to do?
Stuff it in a
Take his
pillow?
cash and stuff it in his walls.
What?
Yeah,
That's what drug dealers do.
In the frames of his door frames, he would stick cash in the door frames.
People used to stick all kinds of things inside the walls. And
Yeah, we don't
when
want to
people,
speculate what they stuck in there.
even on some of these renovation shows, like, people will find things in the walls when they go to renovate the house, the old houses, the really old ones.
Yeah, my grandfather used to stick like hundreds of dollars in the door frames of his house.
That was to keep the Confederates and stuff from stealing it.
Yeah.
Just like putting it in your mattress.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the mattress, put it in your pillowcase, don't matter.
Women used to...
Buried in the backyard.
In the hem of their dresses is where they would carry their valuables.
So, Jim.
I need to get...
Oh, speaking of, my wife almost got robbed this past weekend, too.
Yeah.
Well, she's having a lot of bad luck.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on Julian Edelman retiring?
Who is that?
You know me. I think it's
player?
BS. I think he's going to be a buck this year.
You really think so?
I really do.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Listen, I called it, man. I called it with
Gronk?
I called it with Antonio Brown. I'm telling you right now, Edelman is going to suit up as a buck this year.
Do you want to put another bet on that one?
Do you have a disorder? Like, are you have an addiction?
He does have a little bit of a gambling problem.
Yeah.
Melissa, did you guys win the lottery or scratch off or something?
No. He does have this problem though. Like any kind of lottery, he's got to play it, and he's got to do something.
I do not have that.
Big.
Number one, first off,
you're like
the only time
the cruise. Oh, I'm only gonna gamble, this much money, and
that was it.
No,
Yeah,
and then you came to me and you're like, "Oh, I went over."
Not that much though.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You went over.
Not much. And the whole lottery thing is, I don't play until it's actually, number one, if it's reached a certain point, and number two, I play usually with a pool.
See, I love that theory of, I'm only going to play if it's 100 million or more.
I know, I get it. I know what you're going to say. It's like, what does it matter? You're going to win 30 million or 100 million?
No, that's you and everybody else.
You have less chance of winning.
But I'm just saying.
Less a chance.
Whoa. What are you talking about, less of a chance? I get the same 6 numbers that anybody else could get. So how is that less of a chance?
More people
are playing.
Okay, so that means there's less of a chance that I hit the jackpot by myself.
Yes.
Okay, that's still.
I still hit the jackpot. And you know what? And by the way, the last few jackpots that I've hit, solo. A lot of them are solo.
Remember that one that was almost $1 billion?
Yep, that was solo.
Yes.
Somebody walked away. Yeah. He's sitting right there too.
Asshole.
We need to get him. Get him in his man tits.
Yeah, that's why he remodeled his kitchen.
That's right. He's putting it offshore.
Right.
Oh my God! All right,
I wish.
Yeah, right. I wish. Listen, we all wish. I want to thank Tony D for joining us. I know it was last minute for Tony D. Thank you very much for being on the show. I want to thank Jimmy, my cousin. I'll see you in a couple of weeks there. Yes, right. I didn't tell you, hon. I did something, and we're going to be doing something on Friday when we go up there. So I'll tell you in a little bit later. But until then, we're coming back Friday. So don't you be late for that one, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll see you, everybody. Take care. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Be good.
Too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently. Light, feeling stronger, feeling free, with the shadows of the night.